Civil rights organization Afriforum will hold a media briefing in Pretoria this afternoon to give more details on the legal action it will pursue. That briefing is expected to start at 3 o'clock. And as you already heard, the organization's Advocate Gerrie Nel will be representing Ms. Gabriella Engels. Let's now cross live to our reporter Patricia Vasage for more details on that. A very good afternoon to you, Patricia. What can we expect from this briefing later this afternoon?
Good afternoon, Alicia. I'm at Afriforum headquarters in Centurion as we speak. A lot of media entering the premises. Everybody interestingly gearing up to find out what we will find out on top of the hour, 3 o'clock, when the briefing is set to kick off. Obviously, trying to find out what exactly the legal steps are that Advocate Gerrie Nel is planning to take in defense of the 20-year-old South African model, Gabriella Engels, who has apparently or allegedly being attacked by, of course, the First Lady of Zimbabwe, Grace Mugabe. So we're all gearing up. We're trying to find our feet. Everybody's really very keen to find out what exactly prompted the high-profile advocate to take up this case. Was it the family that approached him to obviously, put together a legal strategy for them, or that he volunteered to defend the model? Of course, it's a case that has made headlines since the weekend. Since the news broke that the First Lady of Zimbabwe had attacked the 20-year-old. We know that, as you earlier had that report from the police, Minister Fikile Mbalula, who's already indicated that the police won't let this one slide. They have issued a red alert, and that the First Lady is still in South Africa. We also know that her husband, President Robert Mugabe, is also in the country, of course, for the 37th SADC summit that is underway at Durban. So both are here. It would be interesting to find out how this whole thing plays out. I think interesting also, of course, to mention is that it's not the first time that Advocate Gerrie Nel avails his legal services to defend a model who, of course, is grabbing everybody's attention as she has been assaulted. This time perhaps even more interesting as it has a political spin-off to this case. So it's not just any other case. I think if we thought that the Oscar Pistorius case where the Paralympian had shot dead his girlfriend, if we thought that was perhaps a big case similar to this one, it would also be a case that has since drawn international media attention. And as I said, a lot of media are here to cover this press briefing of Advocate Gerrie Nel and his legal team, who will tell us what the plan is to, of course, take on the First Lady of Zimbabwe, Grace Mugabe. It would be very interesting. She's already indicated that she's not really denying that she has attacked the model. But the detail around the attack, that remains sketchy. We don't know what exactly prompted the attack. All we know is that she stormed a hotel room where the 20-year-old and her sons were placed, and she attacked the model with a cord over her body, over her head, as we saw the pictures, those gruesome pictures making the rounds on social media since the weekend when the incident occurred. But after, of course, 36 years serving as a state prosecutor, we know earlier this year Advocate Gerrie Nel then stepped down on that position, and he joined Afriforum as a private prosecutor, and it is on that premise that he is taking up this case. It would also be perhaps his first high-profile case that is linked with a little bit of controversy that the prosecutor would be taking up since he has stepped down from the NPA. So everybody very interesting to find out what exactly prompted him to be part of this case, and what is it that we will be hearing at 3 o'clock when this press briefing will start. Alicia?
All right. If you can hear me, Patricia, do you know if Ms. Engels is actually going to be part of this media briefing, or her family members are going to be part of this briefing?
Well, I tried finding out that information. At this stage, everybody is tight-lipped, but I think maybe somebody would be here to also represent the family. What we do know is that already there has been a strong legal team that has been put together, and they all will be here to outline their plan of action and exactly what charges will be pressed against the First Lady. But right now, as I stand here, there's no sign whether there is family members who are here, or whether even supporters perhaps of the First Lady who might decide to be here. So right now it is just the staff from Afriforum South and a lot of members of the media who are here gearing up, preparing to make sure that we are all ready when the press briefing does start on top of the hour. But it would be interesting if perhaps her mother could be here, as she has already added her voice to the controversy on social media and in the media. And what she has basically said is that she hopes that Grace Mugabe does not get off the hook, that the law does take its full course, and that the South African government does not show her leniency, and that she's treated with equality under the law as any other person who would have broken the law would be treated. So it would be interesting to find out whether she would be here and again, emphasize those same sentiments that she has previously already indicated, that that's how she feels. And maybe it's on those bases that they have rather approached Afriforum to take on this case rather than going to the NPA, because they perhaps believe that they need transparency, fairness and balance in this case. So we will see, and we'll hear from the esteemed advocate on top of the hour. How exactly is it that he is approached, or rather he developed interest on this case? And as I said, what the way forward is. One thing for sure that we can say at this stage is it's perhaps going to be one of those cases, once again, that everybody would have a keen interest in. Already it is making international headlines, some of course expressing great criticism against the First Lady for having done that, but we don't know the facts right now. We will find out maybe as time develops what exactly transpired, what prompted her to attack the 20-year-old.
All right, Patricia Vesachi live to us from the Afriforum headquarters, and of course, as we await that media briefing by Advocate Gerrie Nel, who's going to tell us what that legal team's legal strategy is going to be as they tackle the Grace Mugabe incident. Let's take a quick ad break. Back with more news.